God of War Ragnarok is going to be all sorts of crazy considering all the things which are leading up to the next game, and I have covered how the next game might begin as well as the ending, but that featured more of Atreus. So what would actually happen in the ending of the next game? From all the information given in the trailers and various posts about the game, we definitely can notice that there is a conflict of opinions between Kratos and Atreus on the entire situation of Ragnarok. So this might be one of the highlights of the ending of the next game. Ragnarok in the next game would most probably take place in the middle of the game or in the near ending parts of the game, and since the event of Ragnarok has various deciding factors, we could see these factors end up in the control of Kratos or Atreus, and their conflict in opinions leads to Ragnarok causing destruction. So what would be the factor which causes this? The factor could be Skull and Hati. As we know, they are the sons of Fenrir and the grandchildren of Loki, in this case Atreus, and them catching and devouring the sun and moon will mark the beginning of Ragnarok, and all of this comes from the information given by the first game. And we also know through Mimir that Odin captured Skull and Hati as pups and kept them in the kennels of Asgard, so he is in control of Skull and Hati. In other words, Ragnarok is on his timetable. So we could see Kratos and Atreus go to Asgard for two reasons. The first being to save Tyr as shown in the trailer, and the second is to free Skull and Hati. Since Atreus is the grandfather of Skull and Hati, we could see Skull and Hati being in Kratos and mainly Atreus' control, and all of this is in a cooperative manner between the two pairs. So this is where the conflict in opinions between Kratos and Atreus comes in. Atreus is gravitating more towards war and to finding more about himself and Loki, and he also says it could be what Faye, his mother, wanted, but at the same time Kratos thinks war isn't an option. So this could be a situation where Skull and Hati catching up to the sun and moon is made in a situation which is in control of either Kratos or Atreus, and since they both do seem to have different mindsets towards the situation of Ragnarok, we could get a very sad but interesting direction in the story. We could see a split between Kratos and Atreus which will end with Kratos perhaps heading to a new pantheon and Atreus staying back in Midgard or some other realm in the game's ending. This is one way the next game could end. The second way for the game to end features an unlikely event, but it still can happen considering the magnitude of danger in the next game for Kratos and Atreus. As we know from Mimir, Odin seeks knowledge and control and he would do anything to achieve it, and this is pretty much evident in multiple dialogues in the first game. So we could see Odin team up with someone who was helpful and kind to us in the first game but is now one of the main antagonists of the next game, and yes, I am talking about Freya. It's already been shown that Freya knows Kratos is not from the Norselands of the God of War universe, so we could see her team up with Odin in order to gain her warrior spirit back and at the same time have a greater strength in terms of numbers, and it is clearly evident in the trailer, her attacking Kratos and Atreus. So in order to achieve what she wants, Freya could use the information about Kratos against him and give it to Odin, and since Odin is extremely clever, he could use this information about Kratos against him, and he could tell Atreus about Kratos' previous family, how he ended up killing them, and this could be considered as an attempt to bring in a conflict between Kratos and Atreus, and then this could also result in Atreus getting killed by, I don't know, Thor, perhaps Odin as well, we never know. But then again, all of these are just my thoughts. The reason I think that the ending will probably be sad or pretty chaotic and not a peaceful ending like the first game is due to the events of the next game. Obviously, I want the ending to be a good one for Kratos and Atreus, but these are just possibilities. One more reason for a sad ending is due to what the director of the next game, Eric Williams, revealed in an interview. He said that God of War Ragnarok's ending would be surprising yet inevitable. So I'm not really sure what the ending could actually be like. So what do you guys think? Do you think these are the ways for the next game to end, or do you think there is some other way for the game to end? Do let me know down in the comments. And yeah, that's about it for today's video. Do leave a like if you have enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos like this. And I do have a Twitter account, so if you want to go ahead and follow me, I post regular updates on the channel and a bunch of other stuff basically. So if you're interested, go ahead and follow me. The link will be down in the description. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.